Golden One Center in California's capital city, Sacramento. The Pacers taking on the Kings. For the Indiana Pacers, a 4-6 record to begin the season. No need to panic. Just keep working, keep improving game by game. Kings Pacers is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Fox in at the 1. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Now, here's Fox. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Shoots over Brogdon. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Halliburton against LeVert. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Barnes outside. The pass to Holmes. That shot is off. Great D that time from LeVert. Off with the layup. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Substitutions for Sacramento. Tristan Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Hield subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the Pacers, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for T.J. Warren. And MP subbed in for Karis LeVert. Sabonis, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Craig. Passes it to MP. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So you got to bring much faster help than that.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
The Kings shooting their first free throw attempt on the night, catching up on the changes for Sacramento. That too comes in for Marvin Bagley. Davis is subbed in for Barnes. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Free throw good, Fox. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from MP. Now, here's Hield. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Stevenson, and there's the drive.
Stevenson.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Medu. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's McConnell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness where they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. He is all hustle. Completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Some changes for Indiana. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for one.
On the court for Indiana, Sabonis is out there with Warren. Then it's MP. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's MP. Pass to Duarte. Back to MP. Outside Warren. Brogdon outside. Sinks that one from the post. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game.
shooting for Indiana. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. Barnes passes to Bagley. Back to Barnes. To the middle. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bagley.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Now the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Holmes. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by MP.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Fox, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. They get it back. MP passes to Sabonis. Kicks it out to MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
During that breakout 4th season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
The wide open look here for Fox. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley.
Pacers
A new group in now for Indiana. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lance Stevenson comes in for T.J. Warren. MP's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's teams, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement or narrative. Everyone check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
Davis against MP. Takes a three, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 9.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Craig, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Thompson finds Mitchell from the arc. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Passes it to Stevenson. Mitchell against McConnell. A three from MP. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 13-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And some changes here for the Kings. Halliburton's checked in for Terrence Davis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Medu passes to Thompson. Hield kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. With the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. Hield's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hield is so quick on the drive, blasting through the defense, easily getting all the way to the cup.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 13.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And Fox gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
Good. And MP throws it down.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Substitution for the
He's checked in
Pacers.
for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hield. On the court for Indiana. And Stevenson is out there with MP. Then
2
it's
minutes
Turner.
remaining in the game.
And it's
2
Brissett
minutes.
in at the 4. Here's MP. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And it's Halliburton penetrating. That one falls. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the night.
And he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Halliburton with the steal. Here's Fox. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Len's checked in for Bagley. Reese Harkless comes in for Barnes. Davis is checked in for Halliburton. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Both free throws good from Holmes. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Miles Turner.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
5th team
And
foul.
that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Pacers substitution.
Here's MP. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Outside Holiday. Back to MP. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris